Have you ever had to have a difficult conversation and talk about something with someone that you really didn't feel like it? You would rather avoid it. You would rather it go away. Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. My name is Patricia Regier. This is Trish Talks and Leaders Inspired. So whether it's as a leader and you're needing to talk to an employee or even a volunteer, even your boss, as an employee having a difficult conversation with a coworker or your employer. It could be having a difficult conversation with your child, your loved one, your sibling, your parent. There are so many, or with a friend, there's so many conversations in our life that aren't easy. And we can go about it in two different ways. We can avoid the situation, the conversation, avoid ever running into that situation, or we can, maybe there's three ways actually. The second way is going at it head on, and it could be very aggressive and very confrontational. So the third way is sort of in between. We're not avoiding, but it's trying to be clear, firm, and not avoiding the situation. For example, family member recently had to address a situation, and it was a workplace situation where they weren't treated well at all. And sometimes in the workplace in particular, we might just keep putting up with something because we don't want to have a confrontation. We don't want to, avoidance is the easiest path. We don't want to rock the boat, ruffle feathers, whatever the term you want to use. But then sometimes you end up continuing to be treated badly, and that's not okay. So there is talking in person, there is through text or written with a letter or an email, and sometimes we can handle situations indirectly, and that's okay too, because we're still addressing it. It might be a training issue with someone, and then we train everybody and everyone benefits from the learning opportunity without embarrassing someone or without having to be too direct. But with an employer in particular, calling someone out on their bad behavior or being treated badly is difficult. It is not easy. And sometimes it is easier to walk away and not really even address why you're walking away. I don't think it benefits the workplace to not know there was an issue, because that's not giving them an opportunity to improve, even if it won't impact you and it's your time to go. But especially with young people, having those opportunities to test out their intentionally brave self, plant seeds, helps grow that in them. They're certainly having difficult conversations is something that's a transferable skill to the rest of your life and other aspects of your life. So we encourage the person to walk away from the situation, to not keep enduring the bad behavior, and to walk away quickly instead of continuing to put up with it is hard. But this is an important conversation and topic to think about for yourself. How do you have intentionally difficult conversations when you don't want to, first of all, but you know it must happen? So that's a question to think about, consider. How do you approach it? Are you clear on what you're going to say in a concise way? Are you clear on how you're going to say it so that you're also not being mean and nasty, but direct? And are you clear on what outcome you're trying to achieve? So that helps determine what your plan is going to be on the conversation, or how you're going to approach it. For what are you hoping to have as an outcome? What are you hoping to achieve? And that helps determine your path. Thanks for tuning in. Check out the other videos, and or if you're listening to this on a podcast, and I always appreciate if you can like it and subscribe and share with others. Have a light bulb learning moment today, and hopefully a healthy, intentional conversation.